What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let me know with some emojis. I paid the bill so you guys can actually use emojis. How's it going, folks? Got some boxes behind us. We're just gonna open it. I've got some things stacking up on me. I got some parts I've ordered and some things that have arrived from some companies that I'm not sure if I ever find the time to make a dedicated video with them, so I got some stuff to show you guys. You guys hear me and all that good stuff? I am trying to kind of clean up a little bit. Some of these things. Awesome. So we'll get into it, I think, right away. It's a nice tight shot. I want you guys to be able to see good. How is everybody? Listen, loads of links in the description to everything I'm gonna show you right now. Bunch of new merch also, so whatever. And then our boy goes on later. When's he go on? 9 o'clock? When's Dave go on? Kenny probably just got done. That is a lot of boxes. So we'll start with the small stuff first, just for reference. This is cool. They're right here, and I can kind of clean up. So, and again, everything I'm talking about, links in the description. These folks, they just reached out to me, and I was like, sure, send them. I get no affiliate relationship with this battery discussion or the other stuff I'm going to show you in a minute. 9, yeah. So, what's up, guys? Getting ready for tomorrow. Going to have a good day of flying. It's a holiday weekend, guys. Watch the videos. You guys are loving those formation flights. Comment on those videos, folks. If you're watching them, stop by, say hello. All right, so SMC Racing reached out to me. And let me get my face out of the shot, and you can see him really good. SMC Racing. So, they're predominantly surface batteries and equipment. You guys have seen guys working up dischargers and things like that for their batteries as well. They have that stuff. So, there's a link to SMC Racing in the description. They sent me, and this is for my Felony. Any car that I have a 3S set up to make 6S, which is all the Armas, but I usually just run one 6S pack. But with the race car, I call it a race car, the Felony back here looks weird with the wheels hanging down like that. I got something holding it up, so that's why. But anyway, these are both 3S packs, 6,400 milliamps. They boast true spec ratings. This is 150C. So stay tuned. I'm going to run the Felony on these dudes. Nice, LJ. What's up, George? What's up, everybody? We'll do a little shout out in a little bit. I'm going to try to I might even break some of this video into smaller content later. But, yeah, so you guys have heard of SMC. You know that they're like in the surface game for batteries and things like that. Two 6,400 milliamp 3S packs for my 6S operations. I'm going to tell you what one of these weigh right now. And then they reached out to me because they want to let you airplane guys know that they also have some big graphene style batteries for aircraft. So not all hard case stuff. Yeah. So this is a 5200 graphene V2. Apparently they're all about the true specs, and I'm not even sure what the C rating is on this, but I'm sure the website will tell you. So let's go grams. One of these 3S packs is 515 grams, and that's a large 6,400 millimeter 3S pack. So I am curious. Let's do the, I don't want to do the conversion. So let's go for ounces. Okay, yeah. 1 pound, 2 ounces. Not bad. Not bad. So if I'm running 2 of these, I'm at 2.5 basically. 2, yep, 2 pounds, 4 and some change ounces, which is cool. For 6,400 milliamps, I like that. So that's that one. And then I want to show you also this big 5200 graphene that they've sent. And let's weigh it on ounces while we're on ounces. 1 pound, 10 ounces. That's a 5200. Now, just for sake of point of reference, let's weigh a Roaring Top 5500. So 5200 graphene, 1 pound, 10 ounces, SMC Racing. 5500, 1 pound, 12 ounces, 1 pound, 12.5 ounces. That's right on par. You know what I mean? There's more milliamps to this one, so that doesn't surprise me. What's up, Mikey? Just chilling, doing a little mail time. You know, these, if folks send it, I want to show it and share it. It's the least I can do, especially if I'm not getting to make sometimes it doesn't make sense to make a dedicated video to some of this stuff. So, alright guys, thumbs it up, all that good stuff. Also, any of you guys that are into Surface, that Atlas 1/18 scale crawler, it's available at Horizon as a pre-order, so you don't have to go to Banggood to get it. I would urge you to go to my website, click Horizon Hobby, and then open up all the brands, and it's going to be under the FMS brand. It's a few pages in. I actually pre-ordered one because I was like, why not? I'll get it from Horizon instead of Banggood, and I could still get one any day from FMS, but I'm not going to wait anymore. So yeah, chilling guys, and then we'll do this thing tomorrow night as well. So that's my plug. Mail time, I've already opened them. SMC Racing. It reminds me of American Bandstand. You guys remember that? The font on the SMC reminds me of American Bandstand. But I'm going to be trying out their flight batteries a little bit. And 5200 feels nice and light. Whatever we decide to bring tomorrow, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. So check it out. So I'm going to run my felony tonight on these, and then we're going to fly a bunch of stuff tomorrow, and this will go up in something. So we'll see how it performs. Nice, Randy. Right on, David Snyder. That's kind of what I was thinking too. You know, it's for y'all to decide what you want to do. We'll see what the performance is like. I'm happy with really everything I have. The V3 Corsair and Nane Chang from FMS. Absolutely, Mikey. I'm all over it. You know, I actually was very, very, very confident in the way my relationship was with some of these folks before this COVID business. But now it's a little, I don't know how it's going to go. I mean, I was getting a lot of FMS stuff. So one of the other, what's up, Aces High? So now we're going to get into another kind of one-off thing. Let's see, I don't need the scale anymore. So you guys have all heard of the helping hand, like solder. It's like a magnifying glass, like solder, just like grippers, like for hobby stuff. So I'm going to tear into it now. They sent me a bunch of stuff. So again, I don't have any affiliate with these folks, but the link's in the description, and it's my link, so at least I'll know how many clicks it's getting. But let's see what it's all about. So you guys have seen, a lot of you guys have seen the helping hand stuff. So this is from those people. It's made in the USA. You're soldering now, LJ. So I think this all is intended to work together. This looks like a soldering place to park your I think it's magnetic too on the bottom. I'm not exactly sure. It feels like it is. Yeah. Pound the thumbs up. So yeah, here's your like brass like desoldering thing, it looks like. I always use paper towels to clean it. This just looks like a little place to keep stuff, I suppose. I'm not really sure. You guys see that? Magnetic. Made in the USA, guys. Made in the USA. So, and then, am I right on this? Is that for like desoldering or cleaning up things? So there's that. And then we've got, you know, I was like, tip cleaner. I thought so. Yeah. Give me a minute before I go shut my family up a little bit. Hold on. Don't let him jump, Brooke. All right. Usually they're in bed, but I'm not waiting that late. So, all right, more of the helping hand stuff. Again, link to these guys, made in the USA. It's in the description. So, I believe it's a light. So, check it out. This, oh, cool. That's magnetic too, I assume. So, and it's got the spinny thing here for whatever attachments, I guess, to spin and move around. I know. You mean you're supposed to leave it in the holder? It was undone when I got it. Sweet. So, magnifier. So this is your helping hands, people. They have this quad hands line. This is a magnifying glass. It's got film on it. And there's actually, you see the lights? It already comes with the batteries in it. Sweet. I'm just now opening this stuff. They'd send it to me. And I tell you what, honestly, guys, a lot of people offer to send me things. And I'm like, it doesn't seem to make sense with RC. So, like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm not going to do a video on a USB desk fan. But this stuff, like, guys, I think it's perfect for soldering and hobby. You know what I mean? So, there's more of this. So, check it out. Charging up. We'll give that a rest for a minute. And yeah, I totally have some soldering to do as well, but I was like, I'm not going to wait till I have to do soldering to show you guys what's up, because I probably will not solder in the house. Now, this is basically a base and probably some arms for those magnetic things. So, Chuck G, see you later, man. Thanks for coming by. All right, David Brown. That's kind of makes sense to me. I mean, it came that way. So get your curlies all in a group. Super cool. And I mean, you guys understand why. Aces high, you don't want to know. I'm bad. I'm bad. Our purpose is to provide you with a high quality product and excellent service. Did we get it right? What could we have done better? If we missed the mark in any way, please let me know. I'll make it right. This is from the owner, Mark Richards, the founder of Quad Hands. Thank you is what comes with the products when you receive them. So a bunch of arms here, bendy arms. We'll open these up, see what's happening. I think these things are handy. That's why I was like, go ahead. I'll take it, because it's really all about you guys, and if I think it's useful. USB desk fan, like some weird way to charge your phone. Like, I don't care for that. I'm not gonna do that. So this is a big metal like plate. It's nice. Work on this. Holy moly. I like it. Wow. Now these are like for real, like hard to get off. That's cool. So, you know what? Can you guys see it if it's there? Yeah. Awesome. I like the light, man. Sick. All right, cool. I thought you guys might like this. So if any of you, I'm not worried about it. It's no big deal. I mean, I owe it to them to show it off, but do what you will. But if you go, click it on the link to the Quad Hands, and there's a comment box at checkout. Tell them where you came from. Simply. I got nothing in this. I got nothing in this. So you guys, like, this is where the helping hands thing comes in, right? This is what we recognize, is having clips on some, I actually have the helping hands thing. I'll go get it and show it to you, because I think this is way much better than the original kind of helping hand thing. So you got your clips here to grab things, and these are pretty strong arms. And I'm actually really impressed with this thing. I'm saying, Steve Myers, I hear you. RC next Tuesday in the house. What is up? What is happening? What was the last video you guys put up? I know I wanted to watch it, but I didn't have time. I think, didn't you guys do a... Oh yeah, you guys did the Mojave versus the UDR. Yeah, and these clips are interchangeable, so they can screw out, they can be replaced. You get a handful of these. It looks like the same length, basically. I like this thing. And then there was a couple short things too. We'll see what those are. Yeah, guys, I think this would be super handy for soldering and stuff. And I'm going to go show you my old school helping hands, because I think it's nice to see the difference. Yeah, aces high, that's what I thought. Yep, more clips and then just shorter hands. Well, Jordan Dole, I hear you. Dennis Farlow, you're absolutely right. And I'm going to go, I know right where they're at, and I'm going to get them, and I'm going to show you why. Dennis says these look way more versatile than the original helping hands. 100% yes, and I'll show you why. because I used to want to use the other helping hands for soldering, but they just almost weren't big enough, and there was so much going on it would get in its own way. So hold up. This is the old version. Pretty limited now. I mean, it was cool, but pretty limited when you think about what you got now. Yeah, LJ, for real. I'm pretty low key too. Steve Myers, which one are you after, man? The old school helping hands? I think they probably have those. Dude, it's the Felony. Yes, it is. Steve Myers, there's a link in the description, and it's called Quad Hands. I'm not an affiliate, but they sent me that stuff to share with you guys. So, I'm sharing it with you guys. And I think it's cool. And you can put them wherever you want on here, you know. I like it. These are strong. I'm going to use them and solder up some ESCs, new connectors. Hopefully just like right over the plane. Not have to take it out. I might be able to run the fuselage like just work over it right here. You know what I mean? I can see pretty good, but in some areas that don't get light, I think this will be great. To just get it down there and shine the light down in the cavity or whatever like that. So, yeah, that's one. So we've opened up some batteries, the quad hands, helping hands situation. They've got a bunch of other attachments, things like that you can put on here. It's just a metal deck. Solid, heavy. Not bad, right? Made in America. Tell them who sent you, all right? Thanks. So that's that. Just doing some mail time. Dollar Bill Clinton, what is up? You want to borrow that Felony? I'm going to drive it later. All right, so the other thing I got, it's from Horizon. I'm pretty sure I know what these are because I ordered it. Nice, Steve. Right, LJ? Awesome. So, I ordered these. So, I got some back tires for the Felony. And I got a new nose cone for my Sukhoi. Just because. They don't ship to Canada, dude? Man, I would try to contact them on the individual basis, maybe, and see if they wouldn't do it. Nose cone for the Sukhoi. Right on. Alright, cool. That's that. And I knew what that was. I ordered it. And then I've got another box that I think I kind of know what's in here. I think it's powder coated, Nathaniel, but I definitely urge you to read up if there's some literature on the website. So if you're going to get a felony or an infraction, get extra tires. As soon as the front tires become in stock, I'm going to be all over it. These are belted, and they're really tough. I've been ripping that Felony a lot, and I'm just now starting to get into the belts. So, stock up. Let's see what this is. I know, you guys, the big box is a turbo timber, and I might even build it right now. I got to get it ready anyway to fly tomorrow. How's everybody doing? Thumbsing it up and all that good stuff? Hey, what's this? Okay. So I've not seen these, guys. 3S battery and charger bundle. So it's the real bargain S150 plug in the wall charger, a 3S 2200. We'll go and crack into this. And then I've got the 4S version of the same thing. And stuff I've never seen. A micro LiPo charger. Nice. I do have a generic, just a smart battery link in the description that if you do end up wanting to check this stuff out further, click through there or click through my website or something. I am an affiliate with these guys. Oh, cool. And then an AC/DC 1S LiPo charger. So I definitely am going to do dedicated video on some of this stuff at a different time, because this is kind of beginner stuff, right? It's like entry-level chargers. So I definitely want to help the most people. So instead of like cracking into this right now, I'm just going to tease you guys with it. If you want to check it out, I don't know anything about it yet, check out the website. Link to, you can click to Horizon through my website, or just go to Pilot Ryan Media, link in the description, and click on Horizon. But I'm going to be digging into the S44 AC/DC 1S LiPo smart charger. And I actually have some 1S LiPos that I need to be charging. And I know the task with these coming to me is to show off how they work. So I'm going to do a dedicated video on these entry-level chargers and open up these power bundles and things like that, and make videos dedicated to kind of how to use this stuff. Most of you guys don't need help with that at all, but they didn't send this to me because I'm cute, I guarantee you. So that's what's up. Looks like this charges more than one at a time, so we'll figure it out. So stay tuned if you're interested in those things. And again, if you want to find out for yourself and not wait for me, you know how to do it. Click through. Nice. I kind of do want to open up one of the bundles, though. You're right, Mikey. Oh, this looks like... Six independent slots can be used simultaneously. Each slot can be used as charger or voltage checker. LED display. Charging status lights red. Charging green full. Charging current 350 mA. If there's 4 things on here, it looks like. And maybe 500 mA if there's only 2 things on here. And I think it comes with a JST cable to get it done. A couple little cables for the batteries, that you might need to use for a small charger like that. So there's the white ones and then the JST stuff. So cool. We'll get into that when I can really do it justice and, you know, zoom in on it real nice and all that stuff. AirVexed, awesome. USB powered, you can charge. You know what's cool is about my chargers I'm using actually right now, my smart chargers, and it's the 30 amp power supply. The 30 amp power supply has like a couple USB ports, I think, maybe at least one, that I use for my small stuff all the time. Scott, I understand what you're saying, but check it out. If you want that, let's look at the bundle right here, the 3S bundle. Mikey likes it. You're nice, man. I try, dude. John, we'll have to find that out. And I understand if you cannot wait for me to answer that for you, because you know, time is hard to come by. So as soon as I'm able, I'm gonna make videos and I'll answer that question. Does it give percentages on that micro charger? I might be able to find that out right now, though. That's an easy one. So hold on, give me a minute. Let's just open this one up right now and see. I actually have a battery like for this, so we'll see what it says. Again, I do urge y'all to check out the website to really read up on the technobabble, because there's so much of it, guys, that it is hard to keep it all straight. But there's the USB. And like I say, the leads. So I'm going to grab a little 1S pack. I've got a couple little batteries. So this is a LiPo charger for micro batteries. So I'm sure a 2S pack should register or be able to be charged as well. And I don't know if it needs to be, if it can be a checker, then I imagine it's fine without the USB power if you're just checking. So I'm going to undo a couple of these leads and use them for actually both style of batteries. What's going on, Charlie? I'm sorry, I'm getting too busy to do a roll call. Let's just plug in a number 1 with this one. Noting polarity, they really should only fit one way, so there's 1 in there. And then let's go all the way down to 6, just for the sake of separation. Again, polarity. I didn't even know these things existed, guys. But I'm actually pumped about it, because I intend to try to fly that micro MiG that I have. So just plugging this in, I'm not getting anything. And somebody, if you know better, let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Does it have to be plugged into a power source to work as a checker? I'm imagining it does at this point. What's up, Bobby K? Get it together, my friend. I think it is just for 1S. So the 2S thing is not going to work. Now, I am going to go ahead and plug this in to a USB power source and see what's up. You have to watch the replay, Bobby K. All right, Airvexed, I see you. I see you. So let's do it then. So that's a little bit, you know, it's not like you're going to carry it around in your pocket and hope that you're checking cells. So you simply plug in the USB situation right here, and it becomes illuminated. Until you unplug it, because you're plugged into everything right here. This is kind of, I did not expect this. Awesome. So there's this plugged into the USB situation. I've got one of my leads in there now. And let's plug it in and see what happens. So you can charge off of this, also read cells. Noting polarity. Awesome. So this one's already charged. 4.18 a cell. It's 1S, so that's it. It's done. So cool. If I wanted to charge it, I would press start. And then the red light becomes illuminated. And when it's done, I believe it says it goes green. So we'll just leave that sit here like this for a minute. It shouldn't take long to top off, to be honest with you. This is cool. If you have a bunch of 1S packs, guys, this is where it's at. And so the other lead is the little 1S lead that's like this. See that? That kind. Nice. So we'll just leave it set there like that. And then I did want to tear into one of the other bundles. All right, drinking some coffee. We got a turbo timber to put together too. Awesome. Guys, check out, listen, I'm so proud of the merch, man. Me and Air Marshall worked hard on a bunch of new designs. I had some ideas and he made it happen. Go to Teespring. It's underneath every one of the videos is the merch store, but you need to go visit it to see the new ones. There's a lot of old designs I got rid of. This, as a matter of fact, is a vintage one that you can no longer get. I cleared them off. So it's nothing but the new stuff right now. Some of it you'll recognize, but just go check. Don't have to buy nothing, but check it out. If you like it, and you guys who are members, if you're interested, hit me up because I'll put out a promo code for you guys. So, all right. Anyway, at least go look at it. Me and Air Marshall worked hard on that stuff. Guys, YouTube, man. It's the struggle is real. Look at these eyes. 3 in the morning. All right. So 3S Smart Bundle in the house. Let's see what's up. I mean, I kind of know what I'm getting here. It's going to be a battery and an S150 charger. So, some cool foam bits, actually. And there's the S150 charger. I'm going to make a video. I'm probably have already, actually. But I want to unpack this bundle and show, make a video and show how to charge it. So, this is a 3S2200 with the S150. And this is what supplies power to this to charge it up. This doesn't do a whole lot. It's really basic, easy to use, but it'll get it done. So that's the 3S bundle, 2200. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna leave it in the box so when I do the videos, it'll be slicker. So there's that. And then we might as well open up the other one. Right on, David Snyder. The 4S one. That's cool that the S150 will charge 4S batteries. So, for instance, on the Habu, it comes with a charger that will only charge the 3S battery. So if somebody was wanting to charge 4S packs, then they'd have to do something like this. So same deal, but 4S 2200 and an S150. So they're doing these bundles, trying to make it easy for people who are new to get everything they need to kind of get into it. So be looking for a video. I'm going to do probably the 3 and 4S all together in one video. Awesome. That's that for those things. Paul Kennedy, I can't wait to get an FMS F4U Corsair version 3. And you guys who support the channel are going to be, you're the reason that I'm confident it's going to happen regardless if they send it or not. If I don't get one, I'm going to do it anyway. Listen, you guys want to see those new Freewing jets, don't you? In the hands of me and Bobby. No one's sending us those, but y'all make it happen by supporting the channel. by just watching it, liking the videos, commenting in the videos. All that stuff is free. And if you're going to buy stuff anyway, a couple clicks helps earn the channel money too. So that's great. Members, that's a step above, because you don't have to do that. And thank you so much, guys. I really, it's almost awkward. Like, I try not to talk about that stuff too much. I hope it doesn't come off that I do, because I really feel like I'm biting my tongue. But that stuff is tremendously helpful to us guys who have channels. And so making that stuff happen, clicking those links, bookmarking my website, so that when you go through Amazon or any of these other brands, you're helping out the channel. So those little actions right there make it possible for me to click on big tickets to share it with y'all. We want to do it, and we're glad we get to, and we're like glad to share it with you. So did you guys like the F-18 formations? Was that cool or what? All right. That gray play button merch. You like it, Air Marshal? Dude, I legit. So being a Teespring partner, I can do like free samples. I don't know if it's free samples, but I think it's at cost or something. And things like that. But it's like, it's kind of some hoops to jump through. Like, after I made those designs, I swear I spent 150 bucks on my own merch. All the new stuff. So I bought a bunch of new merch, and I'm really pumped. Yeah, Mikey likes it. I was actually, did we put up Bobby's Maiden on the green one? Yeah, I think so. And then I got to fly it in the formation flights. You guys, I want you to blow that stuff up. I want you to share it. I want you to comment. All that YouTube baloney, please, because that's how we know we're doing it right. And that's how we know that you like it, and we'll do more of that stuff. I want to do more of that stuff. The quad shots, were there any quad shots? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, there should have been. A lot of 3D printing going on. If everyone that is a regular became a crew member, you'd almost have a full-time gig. Michael Noland. Yeah, that's true. Awesome, John Waghorn. So many new folks all the time. I know new rules, but check out the channel. The width, the scope of what we've been able to have our hands on over time is significant. And then the 5-year hole was pretty significant as well. So, all right, let's look at this Turbo Timber, I guess. I don't want to get on anybody else. Is any of our other buddies do something early Friday before Dave? Let me know. All right, cool. So listen, my battery's done. The 1S charger. Green light. Nice. So it's done. And you just unplug it to stop it. When I hit the start select button, nothing happened. So that's that. Hey Ryan, I just bought the E-Fly F-18 through Pilot Ryan. Thank you. Media, and when bound the plane to my DX6, the left aileron just sticks straight up and goes crazy. Is that automatically a bad servo? Air Marshal, is that DX6 older, or is it the DSMX protocol? Is my first question. Second question, it almost could be a dead servo on arrival. Air Marshal, did you hear that? Our buddy Jelonius Lopez has an F-18. When he binds it on his DX6, left aileron goes like straight up, full up. I would also make sure your ailerons and flaps move like there's, even if that one is wrong, make sure that when you move your ailerons, they both move, and make sure your flaps both come down. Because it could be easy to have it wrong before you put the wing together. Paul Kennedy, how do I become a crew member? Funny you should ask. I actually put a link in the description to how to join the channel. It's with all the other informative links that I put in this video description. So there's usually a join button by where it says subscribe or not, you know. And so there's a join button like underneath all the videos, I believe. And I think it's easier from desktop. I'm not positive, but I think it is. So, but yeah, check the link in the description. It says join Pilot Ryan Media or something like that. It's after the DX6i. So it should be DX6, then should be DSMX. I would make sure your flaps work together. First of all, just to make sure you don't have like something switched by accident. And so once you've made sure that the flaps work like the flaps are supposed to, and your one aileron that does work, make sure it's working like it's supposed to. And then you can like kind of hone in on what the problem is. It might be a dead servo because I think you have the right radio. So it probably is a dead servo. Hey Ryan, great show. Quick question. Is going from E-flite F-15 64mm to Freewing F-22 90mm 8S too big a step? For most people, yes, I'd say it would be. Although I appreciate the gumption and the gusto, I would say cool your jets, all pun intended. Man, I don't think you're far from it, though. I mean, if you really, really handle that F-15 good, it's hard for me to know you and your experience and where you're at. But just like on the surface, answering that question, I'm like, not so much. But I don't know your skill. You could be the guy that could actually do that. I would kind of say step into it. Like, I think the 6S is not too far away. And so it's like you're thinking to yourself, why wouldn't 8S be okay then too? The only thing about 8S is the speed is going to be a lot and it's heavier. So not only is the power from the 8S system going to give you a tremendous amount more speed than you're used to coming from a 4S hand launcher basically, but it's also heavier of an aircraft because of the 8S system and the 2 batteries and such. So it's going to be the stall speed's higher, everything's going to happen faster for you. So I would say 6S F-22 before I'd say 8S F-22. Yeah, I don't think it's a transmitter issue either, Air Marshal. I would definitely be thinking, yeah, that it sounds like a bad servo. Maybe take that wing off, get an extension, and it shouldn't work if the polarity's wrong. You know what I mean? Actually. But maybe plug in a different servo into where the aileron servo is supposed to go and see if it works. Because if it works fine, then you know that servo's DOA. All right, partner? Take pictures, email it to where you got it from, and you should be taken care of. And I would rest assured that you'll be taken care of. But do your best to help isolate what the problem truly is and be able to say that you identified the problem by taking these steps to isolate the issue. If you have problems, let me know. I'll buy a servo all day long. But I don't think you need me to. Yeah, George. That's the thing. I mean, he's doing an F-15, but yeah, dude, 6S F-22 better than 8S for someone moving up. And again, I'm just guessing. I don't know his full experience. Yeah. All right. How's it going? How long have we been doing this? An hour. My gosh. You guys hitting the like button and all that good stuff? All right. I may stand up for this. Let's get into this turbo timber, dudes. All right. So video's coming on this soon. Smart Power Stage bundles. Sick. Special thanks to SMC Batteries for coming at me with some surface packs for my Felony and some flight batteries they wanted me to tell you guys about. Check it out. Links to this stuff in the description, as well as this stuff, which I think is cool. This magnetic helping hands like deluxe. Look at this technology. Which one would you rather have? This one or this one? Got a light on it and everything. They got all kinds of stuff made in USA. Quad hands. Check it out. The life of an influencer. Mail time. Got me some hoons. Them boots. Awesome, Mikey. Felony in the house. All right. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. John Bump in the house. What is up? Getting this baby ready for tomorrow, dudes. Turbo timber. So me and Bobby are going to put our hands on this, and then we're going to have, it comes with floats, includes, I guess it comes with floats. That may not be, you know, that's not a bad idea. And also be looking at that F-16 70 millimeters. Pretty sweet. If you're doing the F-15, I think you're already kind of probably past the Habu. Although the Habu is awesome. I think if you're looking to move up, the E-Flite Viper and even the E-Flite F-16 are good choices. People love that E-Flite F-16, man. Got some, looks like some parts over here. Greg Hoff, I see you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, let me, this is almost like a official recommendation for like a second plane, I believe. Hold on a minute. I still got family awake, so I gotta answer dad questions. Yes. And then I'm gonna verify. Yeah. So Turbo Timber is like the second plane recommendation from like almost on an official point of view from the guys at Horizon. So the idea is to get, I'd like to get our guy Joe back out to fly this as well. Man, to the guy who was talking about, man. Oh, cool. It's got lights all over it, too. Leading edge slats right here. Not going to use them. So is this another one of those 3S or 4S birds? So theirs looks like, you never know. Could be for float stuff, too. Spar. Nice. It's cool how they do these boxes, actually. I like the 2-tier boxes, but it's also nice having it just flip over the other side too and do it. Here's your manual. Another wing. Floats. So cool. The floats will not happen until after the regular stuff happens. I've got a lot to get done, you guys. But let's look at a float real quick. Guys, love the turbo timber. You guys like turbos? You like timbers? It's got some trim sheen on it. Bits and bobs. This is cool right here. We got a little plastic keel right there, so if you do get into some hard stuff, it's not a huge deal. I'm getting 3 batteries right now. You wanna? Nope, she said no. You guys think I'm cool now. Three. Thanks. You don't even want to say hi, huh? She's cute, guys. She just can't stand herself. All right, there you go. Floats, there it is. Probably for the floats, don't know. That's what the manual's for. We'll check it out before we wreck it out. Sweet. Fuselage. It's a bottom feeder. And it's a timber. I mean, no surprises here, you know what I mean? Get it ready for tomorrow. Landing gear. Propeller, and it looks like hardware for floats. Nice. Let's look at the manual then, shall we? Let's do it. How are you guys doing? Yeah, they are pretty soft. They are. I mean, softer than some of the other models on the market. Yeah, totally soft compared to some of the other hard stuff out there. So, let's see. If I get close enough, maybe we'll try to assemble this thing right here. You want to try that? Total rearranging everything. All right. For my peeps, Let's see, tools. Got a few little tools here. And little screwdriver. We're going to dig into the manual, right? Meow. And put it together. Want to? You guys want to do this right now? Build a turbo timber? I'm not going to make a dedicated build video on this. 1.5. Landing gear assembly. All right. So let's divide and conquer, shall we? Bottom of the wing. Top of the wing. Cool. Hidden servos and linkages. Big crazy flaps. Nice. Slats. I really don't usually do slats. Do it, says Margita. Stall. Nice. If you're here, hopefully you're subscribed and all that good stuff. And you watch the videos, turn on notifications. You can do it, Dennis Farley says. Get things unpacked. Connect the two strut wires for the gear together before you put on gear. It's much easier. Rightsa for the win. You're right. I've done enough of these, I should remember that. And you're absolutely right. Because every time I've tried to do this and didn't do it that way, I wished I had. So Rightsa with for the win on the landing gear. That's what we're going to do right now. Rightsa style. Rightsa, you are eliminated from here on out and forevermore to give away winnings. No more winning. You're like Charlie Sheen up in here, just winning all the time. No fear in him. Appreciate that. Hey, we are nuts about this stuff over here. We've been doing this a long time. So what Wrights is talking about is getting this little, it looks like a gusset plate, but get this together now. This little plastic bit over the other side now before you start putting the gear on. So it looks like some of these planes are a mix of metric and Phillips. This one looks like it's probably all Phillips. But the thing we're doing right this minute is the screws are already on the, I don't want to call it a gusset, but the joiner, the little micro joiner for these struts. And one of the coolest things about these timbers is these articulated landing gear and the soft tires. You see this spring action? That's cool. And guys, we're hanging out with me doing it. I'm not going to zoom in on this stuff. Take my word for it. Get this undone. Do your thing, George. Thanks for coming by, man. I know it's a surprise thing. See you later. Do your thing. Thanks for coming over, George. Just hanging out. You know, we'll do it tomorrow too. I really wanted to, I've been looking at some of those boxes for a minute, and with the idea of doing something, you know, obviously I make video, that's why they send these things. But it's just like, you know, I don't know when I'm going to find the time to make a soldering video using those helping hands. So that the quad hands. So it made sense for me to show you guys now. with a mail time. So I thought that was cool. Writes for real, I think you're saving me loads of time today on this. It's kind of fiddly, even apart, getting this done. So awesome. Hey, did anybody watch Dave run his infraction? Did he run it last night? Did he run it? Did he end up getting it run? A run on it? Oh, come on. This is so fiddly. Jiminy. Sorry guys, first time. Guys have anybody got big plans? Awesome, Dennis. Did they have a good time? Right, so you ain't lying. You ain't lying. There we go. It's all I can do not to grab another one of that infraction, but it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It's been busy with the releases. Awesome. Yeah, right. That's a good call. So now they're together. This will be a lot easier. He was pretty tame with it. I get that. It takes a while to get the confidence to rip those around because even the bashers will take your leg off. You know, they feel real spry. It looks like it's, unless I'm missing something, does it make sense that the Turbo Timber only has the one spar? Because I don't believe I received, unless I dropped it or missed it, a different one for the tail. Alright, hey, cool. We got it right here. And there's these I call them barrels, but these rotating cams that these screws are going to go into. And yeah, so where's the plastic one at? Ryan O says 1. So I know on other birds, the 4S one is the steel one, and then the 3S one is the check the book. You're funny, Dennis. Good call. Doesn't say a thing about it. See, maybe a parts list. There's just the one. That, at least that's all they're showing. All right. Good enough. So the little ring, spring ring, goes on the back of the gear, right? Only one. Thank you, Terry Farmer. It looks like it just goes in the back ones. So 3 10mm. Are these machine screws or are they tappers? Self-tapping, it says. Oh, for the plastic. Those aren't self-tapping though, dudes. That metal is machined. So that's incorrect, isn't it? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And we'll check it out before we get anything on there. Yeah, air vexed, I don't think so. There's a separate, yeah. I see it now, Michael, thank you. What would I do without you guys? Holy smokes. I don't know if I could live without you. So, yeah. Go figure, the machine screw goes in the machine tapped hole. That's right, no fear. I actually put one of those planes, it could have been the Ultimate, I can't remember, but I did the, yeah, not self-tapping. What a nightmare that would be. Now the plastic is self-tapping. All right, I do need to find a magnet, and I've got loads of them. However, I'll never, ever find them. All right. Got it right. It's a awesome sauce. I didn't find a magnet, by the way. And I really wish I did. I'm sure it's stuck to something. Jeopardy music. Yeah, I know. You guys are the best, though. Seriously, though, somebody, if one of our buddies who does shows and stuff pops on with something legit, let me know, because I'll totally let him have it. I'll totally let him have it. Thanks, Reitza. Reitza for the win today. Man. Yeah, I'm doing the machine screws first. And then I'm going to do the self-tapper with the spring wire. This one's having trouble tapping. I mean, it's not tapping. There we go. Finding the threads. Lights all over it, dudes. Like it. Raymond Molina, this is the Turbo Timber 1.5 millimeter aircraft. 1.5 millimeter. No, that would be very small. 1.5 meter aircraft from E-Flight. Link in the description. Guys, this flies on 3S and 4S. That's a question. You guys flying this on 4S as well? Or is it only a 4S plane? Somebody who knows, let me know. Right, sir? Seriously though too, guys, I know I was talking about merch earlier. If you're into any of the new designs, whether you're a member or not, I'm gonna do I'll do a promo code if you're into it. Is it 4S only? Kind of makes sense then that it's only got the one spar. Makes a lot of sense. As a matter of fact, so then hey man, writes both, but better on 4. Both 3 and 4. Okay. So on the self-tapper screws, is it the long skinny ones or the shorter fat ones on the spring wire here? I suppose I can kind of test it, because the other two are going to be for the tail, correct? It's the fat ones, isn't it? Yes, Dennis, the book. All right, got it. I got it. It's the long ones for the tail. Fat ones. Thanks, Raita. I got you. Yeah. That's you confirming what I believe to be true. This is cool, right? Building some birds. 3 or 4S. Nice. I'll probably I'll just see how I feel about it on 3S. I know I have flown some of the other airplanes that take both. For instance, if I fly the other airplanes that take both with the steel spar in it, but I fly it on 3S, I usually have not been happy with it. But on 4S, really like it. And it was a weight thing and a CG thing, not a power thing for me. I got better drivers. Yeah, no slats for me. Thanks, guys. A lot of you guys have experience with these timbers in one way, shape, or form. Appreciate that. It's a hot ticket. What's up, Paul McNeil? And then you guys, you know, it's got preparations for floats already, which is nice. Nice and scale. So these self-tappers in the plastic, sometimes you gotta kind of ratchet them in. I get them hot, you know, like tight and loosen. A little bit of back and forth. Sweet. Now this is the beauty of this timber series of aircraft that have these articulated landing gear. Isn't that cool? Dudes. Alright, so I'm certain the tail was probably the next thing they want me to do. I love the looks of this one though. And the lights. Turbo timber, guys. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. All right, tail section. The Walker. Active now RC Masters author. We need more RC airplane streamers. Thank you. You're welcome. Subscribe. It's free. Watch the videos. We're way more than a stream over here, but we've been doing streaming for a while now. Join us for Saturday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern time, where we'll be doing show number 111 tomorrow night. Bravo. You're killing me, dude. Sounds good. So the tail goes together like this. A biplane timber. Yeah, that'd be cool. So while everything's apart, I will loosen it up a little bit. It's got CA hinges and foam hinges. Dennis Farley. Where'd that dude even go, by the way? Cruise in stand, ladies and gentlemen. Cruise in stand. CREWZINN. Where you been? Haven't seen you for a long time. Foam Ramos. I'm saying, Reitza. Want to get a bad plane. Lime. They're foam, Jim, and they're super squishy and soft. They're probably some of the better stock tires for like a stall plane that are on the market today. Nothing wrong with the other planes either, but spar. Spar. Dink. Links in the description, Damian Vargas. It's called the E-Flight Turbo Timber. Link right in the description, man. Northeast FPV, what is up? Oh, cool. Thanks for doing the replays. Some of you guys know I was interviewed on a Surface show the other day. CCXRC. That was a good time. And thanks to those of you who went over there and hung out with us. Oh, no worries, Damien. Man, the link to the Turbo Timber will take you to Horizon Hobby, and they've got everything you need in the way of batteries and a radio for this. And if you are just new to flying, there's also some, look at the ready to fly packages. Ready to fly, apprentice, ready to fly. I think the carbon, isn't there a carbon Cub S? There's a lot of stuff. And if you don't have radios and things like that already, man, look at the ready to fly packages. Be looking at the apprentice. If you've got somebody kind of help you, maybe look at the Habu ready to fly. But these high wing guys are really nice. There's a mini apprentice for like $250. You can be in it ready to fly, which is awesome. And if you click the link in the description, it's an affiliate link. I earn a small commission for that, and that's awesome. Especially if you're going to get it anyway. So thanks. You know, there was a time where I might have been the only dude had this kind of going on, and I really didn't have to say much. But it's like you gotta ask. Yeah, I'm still flying that Surface stuff, man. Just everybody gets mad when I put it up, but too bad. SR-71 would be sick. Michael, Not that I know of. So what happens when you, if you're in the UK and you click my links, where does it take you? To the to the US Horizon Hobby? I think this is slick the way these elevators work. Where you can still do it through the top. What's up, Brad? I'm telling you what, they really make them easy to get together. Piper 180. Yep, Dragon model. It is good to work the hinges before you get hooked up, isn't it? A Piper ought to be a decent trainer. I don't know what the Piper 180 is exactly. You talking about Cherokee? Is that it? Or an Archer or something? It takes you to the US site. Man, I'll have to look into that UK deal, because I never even thought about it. Because maybe I can put a UK Horizon link on my website. That'd be sick, I suppose. I don't know if it works that way. But listen, it doesn't matter. If you're ready to go shopping and buy a toy, man, do it. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I appreciate it. But man, get yourself up in the air. That's the best thing you can do for me, is enjoy the hobby. So, spar. I was gonna like slide this out and unsheath it like a sword, but it didn't let me. What a bummer. Nah, man. Yeah. Don't let me hold you up, man. If you're out of the country, dude, do your thing, because I'm not sure if that even works for me anyhow. No worries. What's up, BD Tennessee? So whatever screws and bits you have left over, they're going to be for floats. This is beefy. This will be nice and strong. Yard work today? Yeah, I worked my regular today, and we got a long weekend. So I'm going to be cooking up packs, getting ready for tomorrow. So now we're going to do the wings. So actually, I don't really need the stand anymore. I may wish I had it back though, so it doesn't roll around. Yeah, let's just do it. And if you like this stand, guys, Cruise In Stand. CREWZINN. He sent this to a few of us influencers a long time ago. So guys, it just doesn't get any simpler than the way these go together these days. So get the spar in your 1/2. And your spar in the other. Can you see what I'm doing? Make sure the wires are out of the way. There you go. Boom. Bada bing. Then you get a joiner right here. I want you guys to see what I'm doing though. Let's see. And there's an angle to the joiner, so it's obvious which way it goes. Right, like that. Then there's these big nylon bolts that'll bolt it in. But first thing is first, the wiring. So let's get that. We're gonna leave the bind it first. That's a good call. That's a good call. It's got lights, all kinds of stuff. Let's see, where's the... Do they have one of those extenders for the bind on this one? No. Okay. That's right, Brad. So yeah, man, we're gonna bind this up right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the radio too for the rates and all that stuff, guys. I love it when they have the extension for, thanks, right? I love that little extension for the bind plug that we get. So let me grab my radio. Turbo Timber, you're to blame. All right. Seriously, guys, don't let me be on top of any of our buddies. Is it really 740? Holy smokes. Like, give me a second. Like, I'm legit gonna tell my 3.5-year-old good night. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Yep, let's see. Radio setup's going to be super easy. It's going to be a lot like what it always is. And I'm certain there's down elevator mix with the flaps. All right. And then, yep, 100%, 70%. You guys want to see this down and dirty? I'll show you this. Let's go brand new. System setup. Yeah, I'm sure. Model select. Model type. Aircraft. Model name. Let's just call it TT and get on with it. But I want the big T. Good enough. TT. Alright, good. Aircraft type. One aileron, one flap, guarantee. Double checking. Yep, one aileron, one flap. Now, this is where guys always kind of slip up and don't know why they can't get their flap system to dial in the way they want. Needs more down mix than it says. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, the book says it, so I'm going to do it. And on my high wing stuff, I kind of have my own default too. So, alright, so we've done that. Aircraft type, one aileron, one flap, by the book. So we're going back to the, like, what, main list here. Now we're going to go to the function list. Go back again is what I'm doing. And then I'll get back into it. And I'm going to flap system. And I'm going to activate it. And I like it on my switch D. Fine. I'm not messing with this yet because I'm going to do this once the wing is on. I can see what's happening because I want to make sure that it's down elevator with the flaps deployed anyhow. So I'm just going to quickly do my rates while I got this here. So we'll just go back out and back in. Dual rate and expo. Can you guys see this? If you can't, I'm just going to sit down. I like mine on 2-position switch because I'm not messing around. So that's H. Yeah, that's H. So H, high rate for me. They call for any expo? No. And that's preference. All right, so low rate 70. Boom. High rate 100. All right, cool. Now we'll go to elevator. Same deal. I want it on the H switch. High rate 100. Cool. Low rate 70. Awesome. Rudder. Put it on the H switch. High rate 100. Awesome. Low rate. Let's get it. 70. Awesome. That's done. All right, cool. So we're going to do the flaps in just a minute. I don't do throttle cut. You guys should do throttle cut if you want to do throttle cut. I don't do it. I just never have. But do what you like. Do what you like. So bind it. Battery in. Bottom feeder. Not my favorite, but alright, we'll take it. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. So I've got my radio off. The bind plug is in. I don't have safe on this one. I probably should have done it for safe. So to do it for safe, someone tell me if I'm wrong. Let's do it for safe for if my buddy's flying this, right? Beginner Joe. So radio is off. I'm going to plug in. Of course, the prop is off too, to be smart. We're going to do... Brad. So somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Plug in the battery. Then pull the bind plug. Then bind it. And then we'll assign the switch. Right? I mean, this has safe select, doesn't it? For goodness sakes. Let me just double check. I mean, I'm sure it does. I think everything has it. Unless it's... Yeah. Unless it's... There we go. Yep. Yeah. So I'm pretty good at knowing how to do this now. So I think I got it right. So what we're going to do is, first thing we do is plug in a battery. And I'm just going to shoehorn it in there for now. It's a big 3200 4S, which seems to be a pretty tight fit in here. Like a lot. There we go. That's even better. All right, cool. So that's that. Now pull the bind plug. And then bind the thing. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, where I hit the bind button and turn on the radio. But to do that, I'm going to step a little bit away from the aircraft. Cool. So that worked. That worked. And so now this is another thing I think trips guys up a little bit. So now you go inside all the way, both inside corners, and then you do 5 times the switch you want it on, right? Now, did I do it right? I mean, something's working. I guess I won't know until I have the ailerons on, right? I did that right, didn't I? Bind the aircraft to choose safe select on. This will allow the system to hold both transmitter sticks to the inside bottom corners and toggle the desired switch 5 times. All right, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna try it again. So inside corners. And then you let off? Or is it supposed to cycle through when it's done? I think we got it. But the one thing I'm not seeing is, like, I feel like when you hit safe, you should see like some pitch. We'll see. We'll see. All right, wing activate. The bind plug's out, so hopefully this is it. It'd be cool to have safe for Joe. Should cycle, that's what I thought. But maybe it's not because the ailerons aren't in, you know. Like maybe it wanted to cycle, but we didn't see it do it. So to say, well then what am I doing wrong, man? I did the 5 things. I'm not seeing it on the gear switch either, so I got nothing. We'll see. We'll see. Let's plug in some stuff and see what's up. So, man, there's a lot of wires. Just a little bit longer would be nice. Let's see. Flap R. Do they even have it labeled like that? Nope. Then why label it like that? Alright. Flap right, flap left. But it doesn't say that on the wires. Okay. Flap left. See, the flaps aren't even set up yet. Remember? And then got some lights or something. What's that all about? It's gotta be. gotta be lights. So what's the deal with the lights? You get a pick if you want flashing or not? Or what is it? Alright, L1, L1. What's the L2, guys? I don't see another lead for lights. Am I missing something, dudes? Yeah, E-flite Turbo Timber. I got it. I found it. I found it. The green one. Awesome. Now, before I screw it on, I want to test this safe deal out. So, I guess it doesn't hurt me to screw it on. Oh, that's totally safe because it's banked. What'd I do wrong, dudes? Yeah, there's this little driver for the lights, and it actually is 3-prong. So guys, it's in safe no matter what, actually. So what do? Inside. Do you have to wait for it to cycle or what? All the way out, not all the way in. It's all the way in. I did try that, the gear switch, and it didn't do it either. Yeah, no, it's not cycling. So, it's alright. We'll get it. Rebind fiddlesticks. I don't want to do all that. I don't need save. That's why it's annoying. No, it did not do the dance, did it, guys? No GPS on this one, boss. No GPS on this one. Yeah, you're right. I've seen it do the dance before, and it's just not. Switching on safe select binding sequence. Install bind plug. Receiver in bind mode. Remove bind plug. Bind transmitter to RX. I did. Switching off safe select binding sequence. Install bind plug. So it's like rebind it. Well, what if you just want to change it or assign it to a switch? Here's why it didn't work. I wasn't on high rate. Let's try it. That should have been it. I think that's it, dudes. Ha! Ha! It's in the book too. So, hey, I did everything right, except it said that right here in the book, page 10, your aileron, elevator, and rudder have to be in high rate, 100%, to work. So that was the one thing. I was in low rate. And so I flipped it to high rate. I did the exact same thing. Sticks down toward the middle. And flipped I put it on this switch right here. And it's good. So now we can do the flaps. I'm not rebinding it. It's good, man. I'm not rebinding it. Does it say to? That would be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous. Because if you rebind it, you're gonna take safe off. Okay. All right, cool. So let's do the nylon wing bolts now, since we know we're together. And then we're gonna get it turned around and show you guys the flap setup. Scott Settle, I feel you. I do. I really do. But here's the reality. So many folks are loving safe. And I've been a video guy for a long time, and I've really not messed with it. And so I feel like I owe it to the people who send me these things with the idea of getting folks flying to have it available, at least. Especially with the new guy, to try it, because that's kind of the job. And I know maybe folks don't want to hear that, but I'm a firm believer in giving a tremendous amount of value to the viewer. Ultimately, first and foremost. And think of it this way, guys. I'm a super fan. Obviously, I'm a super fan of RC. Planes in particular, and jets. I'm a super fan who got a golden goose of a run on video and social media, where I've been doing this long enough that I'm in the flow for products and stuff, and I'm going to stay in that flow, and I want to give tremendous value to the people who send me this stuff. And this is some of their benchmark technology, and I'm gonna show it off. So, flap mix. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, so many guys use it. I mean, it's one of those things I've ignored it forever, but I think it makes sense to have it, especially if you're teaching a new guy how to fly. I don't need it. Just like I don't really need to do the rates, you know, and stuff by the book, but I do it so we all know what we're talking about. So let's go back to the setting page. We're going to look at these flap situation. Bill Andrew, yes. So with Safe Select aircraft, not the progressive mode, beginner, intermediate, experienced, or expert, whatever it is. So this is a Safe Select deal. So when you have Safe on, it's like beginner mode, right? I don't believe there is an intermediate mode at all. And then when you have Safe off, it's like expert, right? Which it's fully unfettered. You can do whatever you want. You still have AS3X, but you can roll it upside down. You can do all kinds of stuff. What's up, J Maniac? So, all right. We're doing the flap mix now. So I go to flap system, and it tells me position 0, 100%. You guys want to see this? What's up, Farmer? Hey, are you going live, bro? Are you? Well, guys, go check out Farmer Man when I'm done. Or go now. Do whatever you want, guys. I told the guys earlier, Farmer, if anybody found any of our other guys going live, to let me know. So I'm all okay with like wrapping mine up because I'm cool, but let's not make it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to finish this because I'm almost done. So 100%, and then you guys go check out Farmer, unless he's being crazy. So 100% flaps on 0 position 1 is 0. And then they say 16% elevator. Here's the goofy part. The elevator's not hooked up, so I'm not seeing what's happening. Go back to 0. Hook up the elevator. We'll do it right now. Hey, outer hole, Reitza. Outer hole. I mean, you should have come over before. Hey, man, I'm gonna go and letting you know. All right, cool. I mean, you guys heard me say, like, let me know if anybody's going live. I don't want to be all over the top of anybody. But it can't come over here and be like, stop now on me. All right. Yeah, Bravo, I hear you. I'm probably gonna do the book though, just so I have my own point of reference. So it says, or we'll, you know what? Let's just see. It says 16% and 30%. So I'll go 20 on that position. Position 0. See, that's what's weird too. Thanks, Jermaine. So that's the one thing that the book doesn't always say, guys. So it's a negative 100% for me on position 0, which the book doesn't say. And then, so takeoff flaps, that's correct at 0, and I'm going 20% down mix. That's a little bit more than 16. And then we'll go to position 2, and that calls for 100%, actually calls for minus 100%, but you know that's not right. It's going to be a numerical 100. So super steep flaps. This happens a lot. So when you guys set these up, you have to make sure that the direction is correct. Direction-wise. Or you'll be... And we'll go 30, which is what it says. We'll go 35. I'll just let everybody know I upped it a little bit. So, there we go. And we're going to put it on 2 seconds. Probably says 2. 2 seconds. Yep, 2 seconds. And while I'm at it, I'm going to tighten this little collar. We're going to wrap it up soon for Farmer Man. But Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. All right. Watch the elevator and the flaps. So we go 20%, which is more in the book, and 35%, which is more in the book. All right. I'll put the prop on later. We got our rates. So look at the ailerons. High and low rate. You can see the difference. All that stuff. High rate, low rate, everything is good. Any elevator mixed with flaps? Yes, we just did it. The book calls out for 13% down elevator at half flaps, and 16% down elevator at half flaps, and 30% at full flaps. I increased it a little bit due to the urging from the community. It says it balloons, and that's not quite enough mix. So I'm at 20% down elevator, and then 35% down elevator at full flaps. Now, when you're doing these and setting them up by the book, you have to make sure what you're doing makes sense. The book is great for a point of reference, but it's not always correct. If you're ever flying a high-wing civilian plane and you mix in by the book and it's an up elevator, you're wrong. It's never going to be an up elevator on one of these high-wing civilian style aircraft, all right? It's just not. So I'll do the prop later. I've got everything dialed in. I mean, it's done. It's done. We are ready to fly. And then I've even got it set up for safe if our buddy's with us. So, cool. So we'll get this battery out. I'm going to wrap this thing up. There's enough drama in the world. There doesn't need to be any on YouTube. I promise you that. Because a big dog gonna eat. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not stupid. And I've been at this a long time. Don't. All right. Boy, that's a monster in there. Sweet, guys. I'm gonna get him charged up. Have a good time. I want you guys to tell our boy that Pilot Ryan wrapped it up and sent him over. Sent everybody over. We'll see you guys probably at Dave's RC later tonight. I always sit right here during these shows and listen to y'all until you say something stupid. And then I chime in and we have a good time. All right, Dennis, thanks. You're surprised I can read that far away, like a text on my phone from across the room. No, it's just a turbo timber. It's not a new version or anything. It's just time for, yeah, I see, Dennis, what's going on. And you know what? It's a trimming deal because the servos are hidden. You kind of are just gotta trim it in the radio. So anyway, battery's out, radio's off, the prop goes on right here. I'm gonna do that later. 3-blader looks awesome. We'll get into that later. I'll probably rough it up a little bit and maybe even put a foam tack on it because I like to do that. So guys, we'll see you Saturday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Farmer Man popped in here. He's doing a live right now. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. And, you know, all that stuff. Our buddy Dave's RC will be going live at like 9, which isn't that long from now. So I'm going to get out of here. You guys go hang out with Farmer Man. We had a good time. Just like I said, I didn't want to be on anybody's toes, but you can't come in and give me a hard time because I did not know. And nobody told me. So it's really not a big deal. And it's a gentleman who would get out of the way anyway. I certainly don't have to. So with that, we'll see you. Thanks for all your support. Everything we talked about in the stream tonight is linked in the description. A couple companies we've never heard of, but kind of still definitely pertain to the hobby in the way of those helping hands. I think it'll be a sick thing for trying to solder or work on anything like small up in your face. And then also SMC for like if you're doing surface and you want some batteries like that, check it out. They've got some discharge apparatus and some other things. And I just, you know, they sent them because they want folks to know they're there. So they're selling air batteries as well now. So check it out for yourself. I haven't flown any yet. I don't know anything about it, except that they're really hot on true spec C ratings, and they've got a bunch of like graphene options that I believe are great, and you can get here in the US without having to go overseas to get graphene style packs. So anyway, that's what's up. So see you tomorrow. Watch the videos on the channel. That's what we do, and we'll see you next time, dude. I'm gonna reach across here and end this thing. We're gonna roll, guys. In 5, Hanger Rats Forever. Buy a t-shirt. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. See you next time. Bye, guys.